What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode. So today I got me a Bose noise cancellation. This is the 700 version. It is the premium top of the line noise cancellation headphone out there. The only one that's probably as premium as this is probably the AirPod Pro Max. AirPod Pro Max, is that right? AirPod Max, yeah. Maybe there's no Pro in it. Anyway, this one right here is, the most premium headphones that Bose put out. The noise cancellation is supposed to be top notch. I've used some of their older noise cancellation, and I can say that it is the most amazing noise cancellation ever. I think I've tried many noise cancellation, and the only one that actually stood up to real noise cancellation to the Bose are the AirPod Pro, the kind that you put in your ears. Other than that, everything else kind of mediocre. I've tested it on airplanes and everything, and it's just mediocre. So anyway, I'm really excited about this product right here because this is supposed to be their top of the line Pro product. So let's go ahead and unbox this. I'm gonna zip my mouth and then let's take a look at this, okay? Alright, so let's talk about the headset here. This one looks very slick. Very slick. I don't know, but it looks, if you were to compare this in real life versus the ones that you see like in pictures, I would say the size expectation is the same. Most of the products that I see online, they either are a lot smaller than it is in real life, or they're way too big in real life. Like this PC case right here that I just got. It looks a lot smaller online, but pretty big there. Anyway, this one right here is the same size as I would expect it. Bose did a good job with their imagery online, in my opinion, because this is what I'm expecting. So obviously the first thing that I think everyone's going to be kind of wondering is, how is this flimsy looking headband here? How is it? Is it really that good? Well, I'm playing around with it, and I can tell you it's a bit hard to push in and out because you feel like you don't want to break it. But at the same time, I feel like it's on there. It's really stuck on there. It's not going anywhere. Which amazes me that's literally the design right there. It's just a little latch just hanging on to the headphones here. when you push, it feels like it's staying on. So I guess that is a good thing because, well, you don't want this thing to start slipping, right? So that mechanism, I'm pretty sure they've gone through a lot of QA. But for me, it is a bit flimsy, I would say. But at the same time, it's staying on, so I can't really complain about it. It feels good. It feels really good. So the material on here is obviously, you know it's going to be fantastic, but just to feel it is a different story though. I mean, it looks so slick right here, but then when you press onto it, it's slick. It's really, when you press onto it, it's really cushiony. I have seen this material used on some lower end headphones before, and so I think that this is probably the same material that's used on lower end headphones right here. Yeah, I would say. The top here, there is like a rubber piece, which I didn't really expect that. I guess I didn't really pay attention to when it is online, but I guess it's okay. It does take away from the whole shininess of the headphones, I would say. Yeah, I mean, I would think that they wouldn't have this just so that it makes the headphone more slick. I mean, look throughout the entire headphones here. You know, there's this glossy, not glossy, but like a matte black look. This rubber on top here kind of, I would say it's not a good design choice in my opinion. So I guess you can like use one hand and push this in and out. So you don't have to use two hands. So that is a good design choice right there. Let's look at the inner pad here. I've seen this done with a few other headphones before. Usually they're like high quality gaming headset, like the ones I have back here. This is like this right here, yeah. That's like the HyperX headset. That's kind of high end, and they've done things like this where let me see if I can show you it. Maybe I flip this way. Yeah. So if you look right here, there's actually like a groove right here that kind of instead of the headphone being flat like this, it actually will raise the headphones up a bit more, which that's a design choice that I think higher headphone makes, so that your ears are not really flat, right? Your ears is kind of tilted in a way, and so that right there I think is going to improve the sound quality. So that's an interesting piece right there. I think I think it makes the music sound better. Now I'm not an audiophile, so I can't tell you that it does, but I think that's a good design choice. It does make the headphone look kind of weird inside though, but I think that's an improvement that a lot of higher end headphones are making. As you can see over here, there's tons of like little grills back here. Obviously that has to do with a bunch of the mics and things like that they're using in order to cancel out the noise cancellation. And obviously the USB-C charging, that's pretty much the standard these days. I would like to see like a wireless charging capability on this in the next release. It is all touch, by the way. There are touch panels here, which if you look at their instruction. So if you look at this instruction, it's actually telling you that those are kind of the touch panel on the side there. Literally, that's all I can talk about on this headset, other than testing out the sound quality. So I would say let's go ahead and get right into it. Okay, so right away it knows that I have a headset. So it somehow it just knows that there is a headset nearby. So I don't even have to go into Bluetooth and hit the connect button in Bluetooth at all. It just knows right here. So let's go ahead and hit connect there. Add your favorite assistant. So I'm using Amazon, Miss Amazon back here. Enable her. So I'm going to hit continue and continue. There you go. That's all I have to do with the Amazon lady there. So now let's go ahead and play some music. Let's go ahead and play some music. We'll go into Spotify and let's go ahead and play something here. There's a lot of isolation, I would say. The headset is built really well. You can definitely tell as soon as I put this thing in, I can't even hear myself talk because it's so isolated. The ear cup design is very nice. Yeah, now, I mean, I hope I wasn't screaming because I literally could not hear myself talk after I put this thing on. And I don't think the noise cancellation is on either. Yeah, so there's 1 through 10 noise cancellation. Okay, so real quick, let's talk about the touch control that is on here. The touch control, it's pretty responsive, although it's only on one side. So you're gonna have to do some manipulation, I would say. So if you want to volume up, you would just slide this right here. See, yeah. So pretty interesting there. It is responsive. It's actually one of the first like sliding touch that I have seen that actually works well. So Bose did a good job on this. The one thing about touch control, guys, is that it's very finicky. Sometimes you would put your palm on it or something like that, and it would just set it off. It would just do something, you know. But I think this is a really good and responsive touch right here. I think they've done a good job on this. You would hold this side right here, and it will tell you the battery level. And then you double tap to pause and play whatever song that you're on. It's pretty simple, but I do think that the volume is very responsive. I'm very impressed with the way they've done the volume on here because I have never seen actual headphones that works whenever you use this type of sliding technology, I would say. Yeah, I mean, this is not, you know, none of these products are like iPads and iPhones, so the touch feature is a bit finicky sometimes. But this right here works really well. I have to give Bose credit for this one. This one, they've done a great job on this. Okay, guys, so that's it right there. I want to give a little recap on this unboxing that I did. So far, my experience has been, build quality wise, I would give it like a 9 out of a 10. Mainly because there are some design choices that I don't know if I would do, like this black headband right here. I know it's something that's very minor, but in my opinion, this is one of those where you just gotta be spot on when it comes to the design choices. And I think that, yeah, that one right there, I would take a point off of that, but everything else, the build quality is amazing. I mean, every single little thing that you look on here is well stitched together. I don't feel like someone is slacking behind the wheel at all. I mean, everything is nice and plush together. Nothing at all. It's leave up to chance here. It's very nice and clean. Secondly, touch control. Touch control has always been the bane of my existence. I think that every company out there try to do touch controls on either their little earbuds or headphones or anything out there, and usually they fail pretty hard, especially when they're trying to do something like a volume on a headphone. So I think that Bose did a fantastic job with this whole volume slider. It has worked every single time that I've used it so far. So I give them 10 out of 10 for that one right there. The touch control is amazing. Obviously, it has all the regular feature that all the other headphones have, so I'm not going to go into that. But yeah, other than that, sound quality, it's too early for me to really give it a thumbs up or thumbs down. It's in par with something like my AirPod Pros, which I really love. I love the sound quality of that. I know it's not the best for audiophile, but to me, just a guy who is listening to Spotify through Bluetooth, I think the sound quality is just fine. This one right here is on par with that. So, I mean, if you like your AirPod Pros, this is probably gonna be okay with you. There are equalizer in the apps and stuff like that that you can tweak and tune, but obviously, you know, you can do that with any audio app. So there's not really that special to talk about there. So overall, I think if you're gonna get this, design and obviously noise cancellation, that's top notch. I don't think I have to tell you how good their noise cancellation is. But other than that, guys, that's it for me. I'm out of here. Have a good one. Bye-bye.